Alright, we are kinda live. Alright, well, today is going to be a pretty simple day. Where are we? Let's see. I guess I should probably put that back. Go over here. Go right here, actually. And we'll drop off. This is not the way I want to organize it, and I'll do it eventually. But for now, we're going to do it that way. So we have 15 shovels. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Lovely Helm and start mining away in blacksmithing. We are getting somewhat close to getting high levels of that, so it's not too bad. Somehow I have a chicken. I don't know where the chicken came from, but whoever gave that to me, I greatly appreciate it. So quickest way to get to Helm would be to go to Eldir Village. Probably pronouncing that wrong, but you know, type of hands, right? We'll go there, and then from there, we'll go to Helm. So I did a crafting recipe, so I do need to finish that. It's only 15 shovels, which is totally fine, no big deal. We can do that. Alright, which way is it? Is it this way? Thinking about getting a good old mic stand for my Yeti, like a what do they call it, a boost arm mic, a boost arm, whatever they call it. But so this doesn't look great. It's kind of right. So right now I have my my Blue Yeti. I have it right next to my keyboard, which can be annoying for some because I have a very clicky keyboard. I have a Razer, was it Black Widow, I think, keyboard. So it could be a little clicky. I'm thinking if I get one of the boost arms for the mic, I can put it above. I have a like a little shelf above my head. I was thinking maybe I can what does this guy have? Ability books. 10 gold, my ass. Nope. That guy's out of his mind. Make sure I'm going Helm. Of course I'm going the back way, but we'll get to the mine eventually, right? So yeah, I'm thinking of getting a little mic arm. Thinking about if I at least put it above my head, maybe it will not capture the clicky keyboard sounds. Or I'll just spend probably $20, cause you can either screw it in directly to the mic arm, or you can get like a little holder for your Blue Yeti, and then also suspend it from the arm. Long story short is I'm debating whether or not it's worth the money. The thing is with the Yeti, it's such a heavy mic that if you suspend it, you really need something that can hold it. I love when it lags like that because the frames can't catch up, and it's like, oh. Yeah, welcome to the stream, sir. How are you doing today? Today will be a very chill stream. I mean, typically, like, I do dungeons and I guess, more exploration things when my buddies are online, just because I don't want to get ganked too hard. But then again, I don't think I'll have to worry too much about getting ganked. A lot of people seem to be pretty chill in this game. I will say though, so there's something called Serpent Pass, and for those who like to mine and blacksmith, that is the way to do it. Serpent's Pass is right up here. There's a nice little cave. It's the waterfall cave. Has awesome gold. So if y'all are interested in that, I suggest heading up there. It is in like PvP land, I think. So you can get attacked, and they have like a lava monster golem and a couple other little bullshit looking things in there. But the entrance of the cave, you can get a lot of gold right off the bat, depending on if anyone else is there. But Sir Chojin, I'm glad you're doing good, man. I'm assuming you've heard this game. Have you played it before? So I have a couple, well, I have one. I have one crafting order for 15 shovels. I've been doing crafting orders for the blacksmith, and getting pretty decent things. How you like the game so far, Mr. Chojin? And what kind of character are you playing? This is kind of just my messing around character. I just wanted to see how the game is. So blacksmithing, healing, heavy armor mining. This is just a typical warrior build. I haven't really gone into like the role-playing aspect, so I think on my next character I'll probably do like manifestation, archery, and healing, and probably animal taming. Just because playing with my buddy, I realized that, first of all, I don't know if heavy armor even really makes a difference. It seems not to be working. I feel like light armor is just as viable as heavy armor at this point, and I don't lose agility points excuse me, with light armor. Yeah, the warrior's fun. The only thing it's the warrior's interesting. Obviously the game is still early in its development, and they will definitely make the classes, do some changes a little bit more so that they're consistent. But for like a tank, for example, like my buddy, he plays a mage, and he is dealing crazy amount of damage, but you have to remember he's a mage, so he gets hit once or twice, you're taking some damage. So the thing with me is I'm getting my healing up, but I'm still taking more damage than I'm healing by higher tier monsters and enemies. So when I'm leveling with him, it's tough because he's doing damage. I have my axe, I have an obsidian great axe, which is fine, but I just feel like I just don't do any damage. And now if I try to tank him like a typical MMO tank does, like the typical MMO build for a tank, you should be able to tank away and kite people, taunt them, and damage dealers can do their damage. That's true. I hear you, Zab. I feel like though, obviously you can run like the ultimate tank and do like sword and board. I would imagine that would get you the most bang for your buck. I don't know why I press V, but sorry, not that. Where is it? Abilities. I'm still trying to get this. I'm still trying to get ability points and such. I feel like this would also be probably pretty good. I mean, obviously this is good for PvP and PvE, but a lot of these abilities seem like they would be really good for PvP, like stunning players for 3 seconds. I mean, that's huge. Solo tanking drakes. Wow, what level are you at? as you can see, I'm still slowly leveling up my first tune. But I'm getting there. I mean, I just started about 2 weeks ago, and you know, during the week I can only play a few hours. On the weekends, you know, maybe for a set period of time, maybe like 2 or 3 hours. But I do like these kind of games. They're very much my thing. With greater executioner weapons. That sounds pretty badass, actually. Like I said, I'm pretty newish to this game, so executioner, I'm imagining that's a two-handed weapon. So right now I'm just trying to gain enough iron ore so I can just knock out this crafting order for shovels. Obviously, every time you go and get new orders, they're randomized, but it seems like I've basically done a lot of iron ones. I've done some copper, and now that I'm kind of in that tier for that blacksmithing and mining tier, now I can do some gold. Hey Zab, for PvP, do you feel like there's enough people to PvP, like legit? I mean, I guess obviously you could always gank people when they're like mining, for example. I'm doing this. Like that's typically why, like when I do like PvP zones, I try to have at least my buddy, so at least I get some kind of warning, and I could just puss out and just, you know, warpstone out. But for the PvP zones, where, I mean, I guess it'd be the wilderness. You know, the barren waste, this area, the desert area, oasis is a good one, I suppose. But there, even when we went out there, there's really nothing. There's almost no people, and everyone usually typically has a blue name. I'd imagine though the PvP must be a little, not janky, but 15 scrolls. Oh, actually, that sounds very familiar. The Executioner. I think I have one of the first drops from one of the enemies. I think it might have been a bandit camp. I mean, it might have been from a chest, but I did get the Executioner bow, I think. So I'm playing on Azura's Sky. I know a lot of people have been playing on VE. I don't know how that stacks in comparison, but not complaining. But me and my buddy haven't really had to deal with too many PvPers. Yeah, so like right now, I'm definitely not in any PvP kind of shape. Obviously, I need to get some abilities. I need to grind out some vigor, slashing, and heavy armor, and healing I need to get up. Yeah, Crossroads is a PvP area, yep. My buddy's thinking of just doing like a crafting build, and then we have a house, so he's thinking of just doing crafting builds and then switching like the whenever he makes whether he cooks or makes armor, whatever it may be, he can put it in the house and then we can get it. That's what he used to do with his tunes for Albion Online. He'd have a couple different tunes that specialize in some things. I really want this. I want them to, I know they'll probably release it when, you know, Steam launch, but I want to explore this stuff. Apparently this is like the barren like tundra up here, and then here I don't even know what's out here, but me and my buddy tried going out here, and this was just all fenced off. So there is a pathway, but it's fenced off. I'm assuming once either when a new content update comes or they release it on Steam. Alright, Zab, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good night. I wonder if it's if Mr. Zab is British. Maybe he's across the pond, 5-hour difference. You know, it's 10 o'clock there. Maybe he's gotta go to work in the morning. Alright, I should probably be focusing on some iron ore instead of copper. I guess I'll just get a bunch. I got a bunch of both. Why not, right? Oh, jeez. Still getting used to the rotating camera, of course. I'll just mine out these then. Mr. Chojin, if you're still in the chat, what types of games do you play? I'm sure you probably heard of Albion Online, which is essentially the I don't know if it's the competitor for this, but with the free-to-play launch, that has got lots of people excited. It's a couple hundred, usually over about 1,000 people watching on Twitch a day. But it's so like catered to. I mean, obviously the game is a PvP game, but there's so many different things you can do in the game now that they have the solo dungeons, group dungeons, things like that. I just wish it wasn't so hardcore run by guilds. So that's the thing. It's even if you're one person or a tiny guild, or you get wrecked by bigger ones. It almost encourages you to join one of the bigger guilds. Anyone getting ready for the 4th? Anyone doing anything special? Seeing some fireworks? I know it's only Tuesday, but tomorrow will be Wednesday, and then the 4th will be Thursday. You know, I try to leave it at that. Oh, I'm so hungry. I can't wait to have dinner tonight. What I really should do is I should just go put on a one-handed sword and get hit a bunch of times and heal. Then I'd get my slashing up, I'd get my healing and heavy armor all done one shot. Let's see what 351. Alright. We'll open up I always do that. I need to get maybe I probably have enough. I only need 15, so it's like we're already in the mine, so I want to like kind of. I think that'll be enough. I'll be really pissed if it turns out I don't have. Well, wait. Once we do this node and the copper node, we'll go back to Helm and see what we can do. This game's always like, there's always one extra thing you want to do. Like yesterday, my wife wanted to watch a show, and so she was taking a shower. I was like, all right, well, while she's in the shower, I'll go play some games, right? You know, women take forever to shower. So hopped on here, finally was mining, you know, took her a while, she was brushing her teeth, doing her face, all that stuff. And I was like, oh, while she's doing that, now I'll go back to town and I'll go do some blacksmithing. And next thing I know, it's like, oh, let me finish this crafting order and that. And, y'all know how it is. So let me do these stupid shovels real quick. This guy over here, 3,000 horses. Alright, iron ore. Let's craft it. Still learning the ropes, so there's still plenty of things I need to figure out in the game. I'm learning as I go. I'm sure no one was a pro at this when they started. It's really funny how I see the same people on this game. It's like, girl, it's like, what do you do all day? What if I could name my horse? Maybe this is my horse. Or maybe that's my horse. One of these is my horses, I know that. Rename. What should we name him? What's Gandalf's horse? They name Shadowmare. Oh, whoa. Easy there, cowboy. Shadowmare, Lord of Horses. Roger that. I just want to mine. I mean, blacksmith, whatever this is. Oh wait, no, Shadowmere is not. It's Shadowfax. I'm thinking freaking Oblivion over here. Skyrim. Shadowmere. Shadowfax is Lord of the Rings. How could I forget that? Alright. Can everyone get their horses out of the way so I can... This is a little annoying. Tools, I need shovels. Oh, well, let's hope I make a bunch of shovels then. Didn't realize I need all that iron ore. Hopefully my skill's so high I can just knock out some shovels. A little bit nervous. No. I don't want my obsidian axe of doom over there. Oh god, I'm so scared. Did I do it? 12. What was it, like 2 more? 1 more, baby, come on. Nice, that's... There we go. Alright, cool beans. Alright. Alright, you can stop that. Let's go back to Shadowmere. Let's open your pack up. And then we can go back and craft all that. I love the night and day cycle too in this, by the way. Zab87. I wonder if that's him. That'd be really funny, wouldn't it? It's Zorobeer. Oh, we have a bunch of shovels. Hopefully I can sell said shovels. Now it's just the waiting game, I guess. Let's see, skills, blacksmithing. We're getting up there. We're getting there slowly but surely. I love how I do a lot of mining. As I say, I love how my mining's all the way up, but Pepe hands. I should probably see how many ability points I have. I have 7. You earn training experience during your adventures. It takes 1,000 XP to gain an ability point. Oh, wow. One day I'll get there, guys. I'm like starving. I have like these Cheez-Its I want to eat right now. They're the extra crispy baked Cheez-Its. Just don't mind me, guys. Just chilling out on the old forge. Love how this horse is like spazzing out over here. I don't know where to go, guys. Alright, let's see how much. 15 copper ore left. I'll sell my shovels and then I'll make some copper things. Seems to be as I'm getting gaining level, I seem to be able to make more things, which is always nice. Guess we'll go for the. Let's go for the quarterstaff. That sounds like that would net me some more things. Just part of the thing. The cool thing about this game, even if you fail and lose material, at least you're gaining skill. At least that's how it was. I could be wrong now. I can't make a damn thing. Maybe I should have stuck with making maces. I seem to have better luck that way. Wow, I just wasted all my copper. Interesting. So I'm actually not even gaining any skill level now. That sucks. I didn't do anything. Oh, that's a shame. That is a crying shame. Oh, you know, guys, I gotta say, I'm like probably the dumbest person ever. So it costs Oh boy. Well, I know why I couldn't make those quarterstaffs is because my blacksmithing is at 46. You need 50 blacksmithing to. Oh gosh, you need yeah. I'm stupid sometimes, but it's a learning experience, you know, little by little. With that being said, we are going to go back to. Whoa. We're gonna go back to whatever that place is called, Valos, and drop off my crafting order. I can't believe I was trying to make quarterstaves with a low ability. Like I used all that to make maces, which I probably would have got to 50. Feels bad. Alright, let's see what this guy's got for us this time. Alright, bro, Chacho. Interact. About crafting orders. I have a completed order. Here you go. Nice. What do we get? Scale leggings. Well, that's fantastic. Even though... How much gold do I have? 34 silver. Not... well. Let's interact with you. Crafting orders. Copper, 60 copper hatchets, wow. I guess we'll go for the 80 copper hatchets, why not? We'll, can I go this way? Yes, I can. We'll head out this way. And we'll go back to Helm to get a bunch of copper, and that should net me a bunch of skills. So for those who I don't blame you if you don't want to watch the funnel copper mining expedition. I understand. But if you do stick around, I greatly appreciate it. Interact. Starting to get a hang of the game. Sounds like my laptop over here is about to blow up. So the way I stream is I have my desktop, and I used to have just my tablet in front of me, and I would stream my own stream just so I can see how it looks and making sure that everything kind of shows up on it that needs to show up on it, and I can also look at the messages and answer any questions people have, interact with chat, all that good stuff. Now obviously I can get a second monitor and do it that way, but you know, this is kind of just like a fun little hobby for me, so I don't want to go two balls to the wall. You know, I do have a PayPal, but I decided to unlink it just because I kind of want people to, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people just, okay, I get it, there you go. I don't know, I feel like every streamer who streams is like, oh, here's a PayPal link. And that music, though, is gonna go down. 'Cause trying to be different, trying not to have to PayPal. I probably will eventually, once I get Lord Iron. Hello there, sir. But I like the community, you know? It's more about, for me, like, I have a nice job, I enjoy it. I just want to kind of enjoy you guys. And enjoy the community. That's really what I'm here for. For games like this is definitely like a community-based game. The really cool game I wanted to get into was... what was that game? Eco. It's like the Minecraft ripoff. But it looks so like player driven, but it didn't really do very like super well. I really wish you would follow me. You know? Instead of me just having to constantly mount you and then, oh, look at that. If anyone knows a way where, I don't know if it's a glitch or whatever, but I know they used to be able to follow you, so I can, maybe I'll just dismiss him. Yeah, that's, you know what, that's all. I'm gonna dismiss him and then go back to the stable to get him, and that should, when I did that last time it worked, so it's just a big pain in the ass to keep going on him and mounting him. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, my laptop, this fan is like going bonkers over here. Like literally all I'm doing is just streaming my stream over here. It's an old Asus though. I'm trying to remember, I think I got back from college, so it's probably, let's see, I'm 29, graduated when I was 22. I think I had it before, I want to say I was like 18. No, I did Dell when I was 18. I think when I went to... So this is about 8 years old, I think. Because I got it my junior year of college. It's definitely between 6 and 8 years old. That I can tell. That's for certain. Alright, let's go back to the stable master. Dismiss this stupid thing. This horse. Alright, horse, guess what? I'm going to dismiss you. Ha! Alright. Interact. My pet, please. Shut him here. There we go. There we go. Forgot you run slow as bulls in iron armor. I'll be very happy to kind of mess around with what's it called? Mess around with animal taming. Is there a way to bring my bitrate down right quick? Guess I can't do that to the end of the stream. So I guess I'll just go on a huge copper run then. It'll just have to be that. You're not in Legions, good to know. Appreciate it. You're not in a guild. I'm not in a guild. Unbelievable. Another thing that's annoying too, I don't know if this is like broke or not, but no. I was at 28 Constitution, so that's slowly going up, which is a good thing. So I lock these, and I put all my skills down, my attributes, whatever you want to call these, so that I can put some in a Constitution. My buddy, who was like, my buddy who's a mage has more health than I do, and I'm a tank. Tell me how that makes sense. Ooh, I think I hear a follow. Let me see who decided to be an awesome dude or dudette to follow me. I appreciate the support. Apparently my follow notification isn't working. That's, oh, there it is. 10 years later. Thank you, Sunny D. Greatly appreciate it. Not quite sure why it took 10,000 years for that to show up, but thank you. Sunny D, I'm assuming that you play this game then? I appreciate the follow, thank you. I like that name, Sunny D 1028. I remember Sunny D back when I was a kid. Do they even have Sunny D anymore? I feel like they probably do. Oh, good times. Being a kid back in the 90s. Fun times. Nice, Sunny. What kind of class do you play? This is just this is my main for now, but I didn't really do anything too funky with it. I just picked the warrior class, just to kind of get my feet wet and decide if I like the game or not. Which I do like the game. What was the other drink they had? The the orangutan one. What the heck drink was that? Archers mostly, but started a mage a few weeks ago. Yeah, my buddy's a mage, and he I think he's OP as heck, but that's just me. But yeah, he loves the mage class. I'm thinking of once I kind of get a little bit more of the game, I'm definitely going to not respec, but I'll probably start another character, and I'll do archery with manifestation, healing, and some animal taming and lore, all that good stuff. What server do you play on? I'm currently playing on Azora's Sky. VE, man. Everyone I know plays on VE. I guess that's like the super popular server. Probably once. I was in Lou's stream maybe once. He's a cool guy. He knows he knows a ton about this game, which is actually I kind of excuse me. I learned a lot from watching his streams, and the reason why I actually even really started playing this game. My friend AVG, which a lot of times I stream with him. him and I always like these kind of types of games. So we actually got this way back, like maybe 6-7 months ago, with the promise that it was going to go to Steam in the springtime, as in this past spring, which obviously everyone knows that didn't work out. But so I kind of just pushed it aside. I was playing Albion Online for a while, and I just said, you know, there are other games in my queue I'll play, and when I get to it. And then one weekend I was like, you know what? Let's give this a shot. And I kind of just jumped into it and got through the first couple areas, learning my way, and I like it a lot. But yeah, Lou, he has a good stream, he has good community going. Lucky him. But I like it. You know, I mean, it's not like the cool thing about this community is it's not, you know, it's not like a toxic community like you play like Overwatch or, you know, go into any MOBA, Dota 2, League of Legends, and it's like you have a bunch of like little spurty 13, 14-year-old kids who, you know, it's their first time being, you know, keyboard warriors and think it's cool to curse every other word. So the cool thing about like this community, they seem to be older and more mature. So that's cool. And yes, VE, it sounds like VE is like the server to be at. So maybe when I do my archer character, I'll hop on to VE. I'll be part of the cool kids, you know. I'll know my place in the world. I'll know what to do, how to min-max my builds. I would like to get this guy, my character currently, into like a Templar build. It takes a little bit of time to do that, and currently the only thing is the way I should probably let's see, open pack. It's just tough because you don't really have a ton of learning points, to quote an Albion Online thing. But I would love to do some manifestation, and I need something for, well, I want to do cooking as well. I want those bonuses. I'm so used to playing like Elder Scrolls Online, where you get huge bonuses for either, you know, alchemy, cooking. So I'd like to start doing that. I'm trying to see what is a good like max for mining. Because past this you have what? You have iron ore, you have copper, gold, cobalt, and obsidian. I haven't even seen obsidian. I found gold for the first time in Serpent Pass, which was really cool. Never seen cobalt either. But yeah, the crafting is a really cool aspect of the game. Sonny, do you play any other games? Like any? I know like Lou, when I asked him, was shockingly, he was like, "Oh no, I'm a one game kind of guy." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Like, you know, typically, you know, a lot of people, you know, certain days they're like, "Oh, you know, I want to sit back, relax, play some LOA or whatever," and then other times, you know, that they're playing Apex Legends or I don't know, Call of Duty or whatever else floats their boat. That's true. I guess I could look up on the interactive map. See, this is why I stream, purely so I can use you guys for your knowledge of the game. Hearthstone, wow. So then you must be super excited for Classic. I plan on hopping on that in August. Yeah, you know, I mean, I know there's an interactive map, and I just totally forget about these things. This is why it's great to have a community like you guys, always chock full of awesome information. Yeah, Classic WoW's be cool. I've actually... Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh no, host. Appreciate it. Yeah, Classic WoW, I've actually never... I maybe dabbled in it for a few hours when it was big, when I was in high school, eons ago. But but I never really got into like the whole WoW craze. When I was in high school, it was Halo, it was Call of Duty, Battlefield. Those were like the big games. So thank you for the host. I greatly appreciate it. So then the last couple months, maybe since last year, I started playing Battle for Azeroth, the WoW expansion, and I liked it. I mean, it's very a lot of MMOs these days are very much like, what's the word? I don't want to offend anybody, but it's not like I'm trying to think of a good example. Like classic WoW, like where you actually have to read quest and pay attention to things in order to get the quest done. Now everything's just super generic. You just skip through the dialogue and you go right to the quest marker. D&D and up. So you're probably a little bit older than me. So I'm 29. So D&D. So I mean, that was a thing. That was, I will be honest, Dungeons and Dragons, that was a little nerdy for me. If you're into D&D, then you probably know what's it called, Warhammer. You get to play with the it was more like a hobby shop kind of game, but you got your what they call them, the resin, all the it's hard to describe, but they're basically miniatures that you can, any of you now that go on Steam, you can watch, it's like a Total Rome or Warhammer 1 and 2, I forget what they're called, but the RTSs, 1.5, nice. But yeah, Warhammer, you got a Warhammer 40k. No, I don't wanna ride you. Damn it! So as soon as I get on him, I'll just have to dismiss him again. Yeah, they definitely make MMOs too easy these days, and I feel like the problem with that is it doesn't feel like a journey anymore. And that ESO is probably my favorite. Elder Scrolls Online is probably my favorite just because I played it a lot more, and it was really my first like big MMO. But even with that, I mean, it just 100% right. It's just too easy, I mean, the story is, for most part, is good, but you don't really have to pay attention. You just can fly through dialogue and look, the quest marker's right there. But I'm excited for. Oh, actually, can I dismount? Right, so I can't dismount him when he's doing his when he has stuff in his backpack. Good to know. Yeah, Classic WoW is good. What was great about it is the whole community aspect. Is you actually had to group up with people in order to accomplish a task. You don't really see that nowadays. Other game I'm really excited to play, even though it's been out forever. I want to get back. I played a little bit of RuneScape, but this game reminds me so much of RuneScape that I kind of want to do it. And I kind of like the design of RuneScape. It's a little bit more colorful, which typically I'm not like a big fan of. Like Overwatch, for example, is like super duper colorful, ADD in your face, So it's like, for me, it's a little too much. But yeah, I know that's a big thing. Is a lot of people our age are excited to go back to classic WoW and just really get immersed back into that feeling. But the thing is, though, it's a nostalgic kind of feeling. It's not like the first time you played it and acid trip art. Yeah, seriously, Overwatch is just. I really enjoy the mechanics of the game. I enjoy the type of game it is, but like the elo system is ridiculous. It's definitely broken, and the community is like just so unbelievably annoying. It's like you get out of chat just so you don't have to listen to them, and then they yell at you, so they start spamming the chat button, and you're just like, all right, well, I guess I'll just take off chat as well, so I don't have to listen to anyone. It's trash. That's true. It is pretty trash now. Interesting though how like huge it is though on like the esports stuff. Let's see. But yeah, like I was going back, so World of Warcraft. So I feel like for those who have the nostalgic feeling, I mean, it's eventually gonna pass. I mean, it's not like the first time you play a game and it's just like, oh wow, what is this area? You know, like I've never played it before, and wow, this monument looks really cool. Like I remember I played. I'm totally good at butchers, mind you. I haven't played a lot of World of Warcraft. The area when you're undead and you're like the little zombies. You can be that race, the zombie race, and you go through like the first town. In the first town, you see like a Sylvanas, like a statue of Sylvanas, and I thought it was really cool. I was like, wow, you know, that's really neat. But yeah, for people who already seen the game, done it, I mean, you know, I mean, the nostalgia would be cool, but I think after 6 months, I think people will be like, yeah, especially since, you know, you could play on private servers and play Classic WoW. Wow, really? My buddy actually had to quit because he had like a gaming addiction to Overwatch, like literally like wouldn't go to work. Like my buddy, um he's kind of the person where it's like he does something and puts all his focus into it. I remember he when we were in high school, Modern Warfare 2 came out and it was huge, and you know everyone was crazy about it. And you know, you get home from school and you go right to it, you know, like who cares about homework, just go right to it. And he would like literally this was right when we graduated high school and went to college, so it's like, you know, maybe like a year into the game. And was it a year? I'm trying to think. No, that was COD 4. So we were freshmen in college when it came out, in November. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, you know, I went to GameStop the day it came out. I remember I had a class. It was like some bullshit algebra class, and it was like 7 in the morning, and you know, GameStop opened. I think it was either 9:30 or 10, and I was like, oh right. So I just excused myself from class, got my stuff, and went to GameStop, bought Modern Warfare 2, and played it. But the point I'm trying to make is gaming addiction is bad. Don't let it ruin your life. So Model for 2 story was, that's what happened with my buddy. Is he got like super duper into it, and he wound up like flunking out of college and kind of messed up his life for like a year. Didn't know what he was gonna do. So yeah, I love watching Overwatch. Like honestly, I sometimes, like once every couple months, I'll go play it just because I enjoy the game. The community is just terrible. Worst community I've ever seen. I mean, it's probably worse than Counter-Strike or League of Legends, Dota. I mean, that's pretty toxic, but Overwatch, I like watching it played at a professional level. I mean, it's really cool. Oh, my wife just texted me saying she's on the way. So we probably got like 15 more minutes, boys and girls. It seems like as soon as I start talking about Overwatch, people are like, nope, and they left. Womp womp. Yeah, I know, you tell me about it. Actually, so today we have typically, like, I get home from work about an hour earlier, so I have an hour to stream, and then I have to make dinner, which is fine. It's whatever. You got to eat, right? But so today she was like, "Hey, we made a beef stew on over the weekend, so we're gonna eat that tonight." So I was like, "All right, this is great. I don't have to you know, fry things up. I don't have to put things in the oven, nothing like that." So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm hoping on the 4th of July, so I'm off on the 4th, so I really hoping to stream for like a couple hours in the morning before like the pool opens and we go out. I don't know if you're doing anything. Are you doing anything special for the 4th? See some fireworks, maybe hit up the pool, get some grilling going. That's what I could use. I wouldn't mind a hamburger and some hot dogs, some Tostito chips and some salsa. That would be banging. Lots of food. I'm actually not fat, believe it or not. But yes, it's a lot of food. I mean, you can do like a hamburger, hot dog. Oh, 8 adults and 4 kids will be here. Yeah, I think we'll be going to my in-laws. They live an hour away, so my parents live a couple states away, so they're gonna do their own thing. But we're gonna go to my wife's parents this weekend and have our little 4th of July celebration. Cooking for all. Hey, you know, sometimes you just gotta be the man of the house. You know, gotta cook it up. I'm assuming you'll be cooking some yummy hamburgers, hot dogs. I live in an apartment, so I can't. We don't have a gas grill, so we're saving up money right now to get into a house. We'll have to put money down for our house. You always gotta have a crazy aunt that, you know, brings some fireworks. Gotta put it on the upload that to Fail Army, put it on YouTube. And my girl and I, we're saving up for a house, so it's like we can get something now, but we're trying to be patient and wait a year until we have more money, just so we can get something we really want. Oh, nice steaks. Oh, you can barbecue some chicken too. That's always good. I'm just in a mood for like a good grilled hamburger, maybe a hot dog. Oh wow, do I have enough maces, you think, guys? Oh, hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I have a crafting order. Guess what I'm supposed to be making hatchets. I'm making maces. Oh man. Well, it happens, right? Well, I guess we'll go whoops. Oh, I'm hungry as hell right now, damn. No. Alright, we're gonna sell some stuff. Well, I feel like such a failure now. I totally forgot, I'll be honest, I forgot I had the crafting order. Whoops. Yeah, so we're just gonna be patient with the house. I mean, we got time. I married a young hottie, so she's 23, just turned 23. You know, poor her dating an old man, 29. So, but yeah, I mean, we got time. We're enjoying married life, enjoying the apartment right now. Is fine. We don't have kids, so it's not like we're short on space or anything like that. But we'd love to either get a townhome, you know, 3 bedrooms, or get that house. It all depends what's available in our area. It's a little bit, the price, it's a little bit pricey here, so. Bacon wrapped pork. Yeah, look at you. You're like a little grill connoisseur over here. Bacon wrapped pork loin. That's fancy. Very nice. Alright, I guess I have to go dismiss my horse again. Because I can't just click on him and say follow. Dismiss. Interact. My pet. Alright, follow me, pet. Alright, I need to remember copper hatchets. That's true. You should shop at Costco. I don't know what part of the world you're in. I'm assuming you're in the US. I'm assuming every state probably has a Costco, or that could just be an East Coast thing, but you should definitely invest with Costco. They have good gas, cheaper gas, and they usually, I know they sell a lot of things like in bulk, but you save money in the long run, especially if you have like kids and stuff like that. It makes more sense than shopping at Target. Florida, okay. Do they have a Costco or like a BJ's down there? I'm in the sticks. I have a couple buddies that are from Florida. They love their mudding with the Jeeps. They love that stuff. And they love the grilling. Wow. At least that's good stuff though. Farmer's market and the butcher, I mean, that's at least fresh. You know, who knows nowadays what kind of crap we're feeding our people. But I still love my steaks. The supermarket we have, they have pretty good meats and fish. Alright, let's see where we're at. Blacksmithing just takes so long to get up. Probably will end up doing, if I get short on points, I'll probably just get rid of animal lore, animal taming. Cook, I would love to invest in cooking. Taming's worse, yeah. I've heard some absolute horror stories about taming. I actually don't even know how I have this chicken, by the way. I don't know if someone gifted me a chicken. I have no idea. So it's just following me around. I have nothing in taming. I haven't done anything. I think maybe Lou gave me the chicken. I don't know. All I know is that stupid thing follows me around everywhere. It reminds me of a pet you can have. Now, you probably know this gaming. Can I keep buying horses and having them follow me? So even though my skills are low, as far as animal lore and animal taming, could I buy more horses? For example, could I buy 5 horses, put the little saddlebags on them, and just have them follow me around the whole time? Or do I need, the more animals I have follow me, I have to have more taming and lore built up? Alright, well maybe I'll keep him at 30. I feel like, well, it's all good. Alright, so I'll have to keep it there then. Which is fine, I mean, it's all good. Are you gonna play some? You gonna play any games tonight, Mr. Gaming as usual? But you can tame them easy. That's true. Now that I do have 30 taming, I could try my luck with that. Even if it takes me an hour to do it, it's whatever. Actually, yeah, I see horses everywhere. I see people like armies of like dragons or wyverns, whatever they call them. I think Lou, he's a Mr. Tamer man. He has a bunch of... That was it. Okay. Ooh, D&D, nice. Are you the scribe, or how many people are gonna be playing? Five to six. That's good. That'll take you take you the rest of the night right there. That's pretty good. You guys just do like one scenario, or you just keep going? Nice. Weekly. That's cool. Are they like all buddies from like high school, college, around the neighborhood? Like you know them for a while? Stream it. Oh, nice. Do you stream it on your channel? Oh, okay. Yeah. That's really cool. Alright, I think after we mine these nodes, I think I'm probably gonna end the stream just because the wifey should be home in the next few minutes. So, don't want to know about my secret obsession of playing video games. Do you guys have a Discord for that, or you guys get on Skype and then stream it? Because that'd be cool if you guys have like a Discord server that your streamers could... I guess you probably don't want all the viewers on it, but for like people who are viewing it, at least have access to chat. That'd be cool. Discord, yeah. Discord is great. Yeah, I don't know, depending on how big the stream is, I don't know if I want viewers able to just get in there and talk, because if you guys are all chatting, it could get a little bit bogged down, but you could definitely make like a general chat for them to talk it up, ask you guys questions. Then again, if you're also streaming, they could always just ask you questions on the stream. Nice. I'll have to if I have time tonight, I'll check it out. Alright, I think I'm going to end it here, guys. I appreciate the love and the support and the follows I got today, and the host. That was awesome. I greatly appreciate you guys stopping by the stream, checking me out. I appreciate it, showing some support. So I'll probably be on tomorrow. I'll get off of work tomorrow around 1 o'clock Eastern time, so I'll be home around probably 1:30, so I'll stream for a few hours before my wife gets home. But yeah, that's it, boys and girls, for today's stream. Like I said, I appreciate you guys stopping by and talking to me, giving me some tips and tricks. It's awesome. Hopefully I'll see you guys on the next stream. If not, like I said, I stream almost every day during the week, so you'll catch me. You guys can always follow me on Twitter. I even have a YouTube channel, which a lot of my streams do go on YouTube. So if you are a constant viewer on Twitch, you probably don't want to see YouTube, but I have other stuff on YouTube. I have other like Let's Plays. So yeah, sir, thank you for stopping by, everyone. I appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of the night. Ooh, gaming, thank you, sir, for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright guys, you guys have a safe rest of the night, and I will see you guys tomorrow.